is an introduction video to ArcGIS interface, that is ArcMap interface. So now let us open the software. In the search bar, type in ArcMap. So you can see here ArcMap. So click and open the software. I think most of you might be new to the ArcGIS interface. So this is how it looks like. So if you have already saved some work previously, we can click and open the file. Otherwise, you can directly click on the close button. So this is how the ArcGIS interface looks like. You can see the blank space over here, which is being used to display our datasets, spatial datasets. First, we should know about the toolbars. You can see here, this is standard toolbar up to here, and this is toolbar. So these are the basic toolbars, and another basic toolbar is editor. So we'll be seeing it in the later videos about the editor tool. You can always drag this toolbar and you can place it wherever you require. So you can easily change the placements of this toolbar. If you want to remove this toolbar, you just need to select and click. The toolbar will be automatically removed. So the next thing is table of contents. So it is useful for displaying the data. You can arrange the data using the table of contents. You can check the properties of the layers. You can check the information about the layers, and you can also move this. For example, you can place it wherever you like. You can reduce the size of this toolbar. Like this, you can reduce the size of the toolbar. You just have to double click, it will be automatically getting fixed. You can increase the size like this. So the first step will be adding of data sets. So you can see the option add data. So we are going to add some GIS data and remote sensing data. So click on add data. Once again, select add data. So if you are working newly, this is how it looks like. First, we need to connect our folder. So here in this case, I am going to use connect to folder, because in order to bring our data to this ArcMap, we need to connect to the folder. So I'm going to use this PC and I'm going to browse for the folder. So I have kept my data in ArcGIS folder. Let me click. I have selected the folder and I have to click OK. Now you can see here it has been connected successfully. So first let us add me and raster data. So this is nothing but SRTM DEM data, which is having the elevation of a particular region. You can find the elevation of any region using the DEM datasets. And once again, add data. So this time I'm going to add Shapefile. So you can see the button over here. You can go back like this. So now I'm going to select Shapefile. So I'm going to add a CMA boundary vector layer. Now you can see here the boundary file. This is a shapefile. Let me remove the DEM. Like this, you can remove the layer. You just have to click here to add it once again. So in order to zoom to a particular location, you can use the scroll. If you use the scroll up, it will be zooming in. If you scroll down, it will zoom out. Like this you can do. You can use this hand symbol, as you can see here, for moving along the data. You can use this to move along the data. If you are having a satellite imagery, you can move like this. Let me add this data and show you how it is. So if you are having this hand symbol, you can move along the data. So this is the hand symbol, which is available in the tools section. Now once again click. Now select on this layer. If you select zoom to the layer, automatically the shapefile data will be displayed in the center. So now let us have a look at the standard tool. So you can see here new. So if you click on this button, a new ArcMap will be opening up where it will be a blank, a new map. So you can do that by using this new option. And the next is open. So if you have already saved, for example, if you have already saved this work, you can open it by using this option, open. If you want to save the file which you have worked right now, you can use this option, save. So you can just browse to the location where you want to save it. So in this case, I'm going to save it in ArcGIS. So I'm going to name it ArcGIS interface. Just an example. So I'm going to save it. So this will be saved in a MXD file format. This is the standard file format used in the ArcGIS, that is ArcMap, to save the file. So hit the button save. So we have successfully saved the file. So now if you use this button, you can just open the saved file easily, quite easily. Okay, like that. And you can see there is a print option that is not we are going to talk right now. So you can see the this option. This is for undoing layer. For example, this I'm just removing this layer. If you want to bring it back, you can use the undo. And if you want to redo, you can use this option, redo. Likewise, you can change it accordingly. The next is add data. So here you can add the data sets. You just need to browse in for your data sets and you can add it quite easily. So we have already connected a folder. Likewise, you can connect as many as folder you want, that I have shown you. So you can see the next option, map scale. Let me add another layer. This is a building shapefile. So I have added the layer, but it is not there because it is the buildings are this is located in a separate. It is in a different location, so it is not showing to me. So you just need to right click and go to the option zoom to layer. So automatically the data sets will be loaded because both are in different locations. So you need to just click on this buildings and use the button zoom to layer. So now you can see here. So this is the map scale. So when you reduce the map scale to 1:10,000, you can see a lot of information that can be seen. So if you want to view a data much accurately, you can use this scale option. Or for example, if you are digitizing, you need a standard scale bar to digitize. It should not vary. So that time you can fix it. For example, 1:10,000 means you can fix accordingly. If you increase the scale size, you can see the map will be huge and the information will be less. You can use the scale bar like this. So next comes the editor tool. You can use the editor toolbar. So if you click here, a separate toolbar will be appearing, editor. So this will be shown in a separate video. So that is a different topic, interesting topic for creating shapefiles. So that we'll be covering in the upcoming videos. And if you go to the next option, table of contents. So this is table of contents. So if you don't find this tool here, you can use this button. So it is available in the standard toolbars. You can use this button to bring it back. Simply you can do it. Next is catalog. So catalog is nothing but like your file manager, and you can connect folders. For example, I have already shown you how to connect a folder in add data. So you can do it here also. For example, let me show you this PC. Same thing, D drive. I'm going to choose a folder and click OK. Now let us see, the connection has to be established. So the connection has been established. So you can see the option location. Here you can check the connections. So we have connected the D drive with ArcGIS folder. You can find the folders available, or you can directly find it in the home option. Like this also it can be found. And the next important thing is you can directly add the data. For example, you can directly drag it over here and add it. It will be automatically added. Like this also you can add the datasets, raster vector datasets, anything. Okay. So catalog also has a lot of potentials. We just cover it till here because it will be confusing if I cover more on it. So the next option is, you can see here, search. So you can use Control plus F to open this. So this is the search panel. Control plus F, or you can use this option to bring this panel over here. You can also easily move this panel. Like this you can move it. So you can move any of these panels. If you double click, it will be automatically join in the corner. So this panel is very useful. For example, if you want to find any maps, data, tools, images, you can directly search using the name. So example, if you want to find some tools, so I'm going to type a tool called as clip. So you can see these are the available results. So I'm going to use clip analysis. So like this you can easily use the search button to find the tools. And next is ArcToolBox. So ArcToolBox has a lot of tool sets. So you can see here many tools are there: cartographic tool, conversion tools, spatial analysis tools, spatial statistics tool, tracking analysis tool. Likewise, many tools are there. So you don't actually, if you want to find any tools over here, for example, you can see clip. So if you're not used to it, you can use directly search option to find those tools. So this ArcToolBox houses a lot of tools that we'll be covering separately. Of now, it is not important. We are going to cover it in the later part. And this is the Python. So if you know Python, you can use the codes for it. And the next is, and the next and final in the standard toolbar is model builder. So this is a separate topic where you can create some you can combine multiple tools to give get an perfect output, analyze. Lot of options are there. And you can see in these tools, you can see zoom in tool. If you just need to show some location, select this triangle and put it. You just need to drag it. It will be automatically zooming to a particular location. Like this, you can use the zoom in tool, as well as you can use the zoomer tool. If you wanted to zoom out far, you can use a small zoom in. Like this you can do. Okay, now is the next tool. So this is the pan tool. You can move along these layers. For example, you can easily move along the layer. Like this you can move along the layer. So I'll be giving these data sets. You can just use these data sets to work. So that will be given in the description section. The next option you can see, full extent. So when you use this option, the zoom will be executed to the full extent. So actually you can use this tool is useful to zoom to a full extent of the map. For example, I'm having two data sets. So if I use the zoom to full extent, it will be like, as you can see over here, it will be zoomed to the full extent of the layer, that is full extent of the map and the layer which is present. You can also use fixed zoom or fixed zoom in or fixed zoom out, like this. So if I show it to you, I hope this will do. You can use the fixed zoom out. It will be zooming to a standard ratio. You can zoom in, zoom out smoothly. You can see this option, go to the previous extent. So if, let me show you an example. So if you want to go back to the previous extent, you can use this option. Like this you can do, or you can go to the next extent, which was like this. So like this you can do. And next comes our selection tool. You can use the selection tool to select a particular layer, or you can just select the entire layer like this. By selecting it, you can delete it or export it. A lot of options are there. Next is clear selected features. You can use this for clearing the selections. So this is select element tool. So you can select the elements. For example, if you are working in a map, prepare a map layout, you just need to select and edit the legends or scale bar. You can use this for it. And next comes the identity tool. So you can use the identity tool to see what this data is, what it contains. For example, you can see in here, I am clicking here, only this region will be selected, and you can find the information about this region, what it is. It's a polygon, it's a division North Chennai, district Chennai, area you can find. Likewise, you can get the information about the layer by using the identity tool. Next is HTML pop-up, that is not required now. And if you come to the next option, that is measuring tool, you can measure the width of this region. So I'm going to measure the distance. So I need it in kilometers. So I'm going to select kilometers. You can click and measure the exact kilometers. So it is stretching around 31.4 kilometers. Likewise, you can also measure the area. That is also can be done. So for that you have to use this option, measure area, and after that you can select the area too. So now let me close it. So we skip to this, go to X and Y. So sorry about this X and Y, because it's not right now it's not working for me. So you can see the last option, create a viewer window. You can select it. You can create a viewer window. I am going to select up to here. So you can see here I have created a viewer window like this. You can, it will be of good reference for you. Like this you can zoom in. So in the table of content option, in the table of contents option, you can see the raster datasets and vector datasets is present over in the table of content. So it will be in a sequential order. For example, if you are having a point, line and polygon feature, first will be point, next is line, and next one is polygon. After that you will be having the raster datasets. You can change the order. You can bring any layer to the top or any layer to the bottom. Like this you can change the layer option quite comfortably, and you can view the properties of this layer too. By right clicking on it, you can see the option properties. Here you can check the layers property, and lot of options is available how to change the symbology of this raster datasets. That will be shown in the upcoming videos. Here you can find the general information about the datasets. So you can also list by source. So based on the source it will be listed, and the next is list by visibility, because the dim layer is on the top, so it will be above others. And next is list by selection. If you have selected any uh, features, for example if you have selected buildings, so that will be on the top. So here nothing is selected, so it's based on that. So thanks for watching. More videos are coming. Please do subscribe the channel, give a thumbs up. Thank you.